Package is pretty long, 18 inches long. I believe it to be an AliExpress package. Okay, I've cut some plastic. Looky there. These are both metric and inch, which is good. Feel very nice. I doubt that there's a battery in it. Okay, no battery. And it doesn't tell me. Alright, it's a CR2032. So this is 6-inch or 150 millimeters. And this is just a 12-inch version, 300 millimeters of the same caliper. We have this little gizmo. And there's no battery in it. So it's just a bigger version of its smaller brother. Oh, this is a little wrench. This one has a rotary open, close. So the 150 millimeter or 6-inch one, I'm not sure what the choices were here, but the 6-inch one was $20, free shipping. The 12-inch one was say $58, free shipping. I've got the 12-inch caliper. Open the little door, like you'd look at something. There's a nice little O-ring around this compartment. But that's what gives it the IP54 rating. I found these to be, not this brand necessarily, to be extremely accurate if it returns to 0. If it's not returning to 0, you can't trust it. This is an eBay package, pretty long. Came from China. Here we are, the real thing. So what we have is supposedly a Nagoya NL770S. And it's supposed to be a 2 meter and 430 megahertz antenna. You gotta wonder if somebody didn't put the label on right. What quality control is there? So it's only one piece. Something feels loose. I'll put this on a network analyzer and see what it does, what it looks like. I'm not sure it's worth putting any effort into it. In any event, it cost about $12, $11. It was $7.33 plus $3.89 shipping. And you can read the description, and the seller was this guy right here. And according to this, I've already bought something from him. So I don't know what. I'll put it on the NVA and see whether it's worth doing anything. This is a domestic package from Monroe Township in New Jersey. But it's inventory from China. This is what happens when you're on eBay and drinking beer at the same time. I made a project recently that was an aluminum case. It had 8 of these little screws. I thought I had lost 2. So I ordered 200. I have no idea why I ordered 200. So these are M3x5 flathead. They have all kinds of stuff, this seller. And they were, for 200 of them, they were $7.35. And here's the seller. This is an eBay package. Looks like 3 packages of transistors. There's 5 in here, there must be 10 in here and here. So these were supposed to be 3 different kinds of IRFP 250s. One of them was an IRFP 250 NPBF. Another was to be a 250 PBF. And one was to be a Vishay G20N50, which are 3 different variations of the basic IRF 250. And I believe them to be, at the time at least, salvaged, which would have given them some authenticity. I do believe that these are marked this way. So pack in lots of 5 or 10. Like here's 10 for $5.95, 5 for $3.90, 10 for $4.99. So that's very inexpensive. I thought they were pulls. And I had hoped to have an FET hood amplifier. If you've been watching, you notice I've been accumulating 1969 hood amplifiers. Well, I have one FET amplifier that employs a IRF 250, and I was hoping these were to be original ones. I attributed the price to pulls. They look like they're just Chinese generics with different marks on them. This is an eBay shipment. It's 2 foot long by 4.5 inches square. So these are two pawpaw trees in a 4-inch container. And they cost a total of $28.62. Now they're dormant. They have no leaves on them. I had 2 of these at my brother's greenhouse, where he has tens of thousands of hemp plants. And apparently over the winter, because they were growing nicely the last time I saw them in the fall, over the winter they began to look like this, and one of his employees threw them away because they appeared to be dead. But this is a dormant pawpaw. And here's the way they were described on eBay. The seller on eBay goes by this moniker. These are for a friend of mine who will probably grow them. And we need a pair of them because I guess it takes 2 to get pawpaw fruit. Well, these are cables because they came from Atlantic Computer Tech, or Cables Online. Looks like it cost me $25.29. And they're just 3 SMA by Bulkhead cables. I think they're 6 inches long. Yes. Well, the seller's name on eBay is cablesonline.net, but here he refers to himself as cablesonline.com. And this is a AliExpress package. Find myself buying more and more stuff on AliExpress. These are 2, 3, and 4 screw terminals for mounting on printed circuits. Now, most Chinese screw by printed circuit are box terminals. And I don't like the Chinese box terminal. I was putting something together from China, a kit. I don't know exactly what it was, a power supply or an amplifier. And it used these clamp terminals. Well, now I do like clamp terminals. They're tight. As opposed to a box terminal, these have self-rising clamps on them. You see that? I'll zoom in a little bit. So I decided to buy some of these from China. Of course, that's AliExpress. Actually, if you use the right size wire, you can just lay a wire or two in here and tighten the clamp up. Or you can use a spade terminal. Well, after looking through 50 pages of screw by PCB on Ali, I found just this dimension here. This is the only ones unless I didn't know what I was searching for. They had the option of black or green, and 2, 3, or 4 screws. I don't think there was any difference in color. This is for a lot of 100. The 2 pins, 2 terminals were probably $88 a 100, and the 4 terminals were $304 a 100, and then this 3 terminals will be in between. The problem is the pins are spaced at 7.6 millimeters, which I don't know if that means anything. Oh, and the other thing is these are stackable. Guess we should look at that. There's a little dovetail, male and female, on each end. And so they should stack this way. And they do. Now, there's no reason for me to stack 2 because I have 4-pin terminals, but if I need longer terminals, I can stack these together and then I don't have a sway-backed terminal strip. I can continue to lock them together. I like that feature as well. If anybody knows any other pitch other than 7.6, drop me a line. I'd like to buy some more smaller. This is a AliExpress package. And there's 4 of these in here. Okay. So though they have different holes punched out, these are the same. Alright, so open one of the other ones. So what we have is a selection of 18 AWG silicone insulated wire. We'll see if it's marked. It is marked 18. There's not very much. We'll see how much is in a roll. I ordered 2 of these boxes and ended up clicking on buy it now twice. PayPal was down the first time, but apparently accepted my order, so I got 4 boxes, a duplicate order. Well, here's what the colored punch-out dots are for. You're to bring the wire through, and then you can just pull on it and it'll unroll. I didn't get the seller's name, but I noticed that if you Google this, you will get a number of hits on eBay. So each box is $20, $21 free shipping. I don't know whether they have bigger boxes, but this box appears to be full. I mean, these boxes appear to be full, but they do offer a selection of lengths, and I'm not sure what length I chose, but the 18 gauge and whatever length it is costs $21.